Just clean this up a little bit. Pretty. So for the majority of my life, I've always had something holding me down, keeping me back from doing something stupid and living a life that's destructive. Whether it was living at home with my parents, being in a relationship with someone whose feelings I cared about, or being in school. Now, I live away from my parents, I'm not in a relationship, and I'm taking a class this term. So I figured that I would be self-destructive. Now, it wasn't out of like, oh, I hate my life. No, this was more of a experimental approach. See, I've lived a lot of lifestyles. I've been that hippie that, still wears the tie-dye. It's got the little mala. I've been the video game gamer dude who doesn't have many friends and smells kind of bad. I've been the athletic guy who just wants to play sports. But I haven't been a stoner. So I decided I was gonna be a stoner for a little bit. I was gonna go through that phase of my life right now. Oh boy, was it a journey, and oh my God, did I learn a lot. So to me, weed is a medicine. And I've always thought of it as that. And whenever I did smoke it here and there, it was always the most profound experiences. To me, I would put weed up there with psilocybin mushrooms in terms of what it can do for you. But very quickly, I became aware of something in my head that I was not aware of before. And this is what I'd like to call the tyrant. You have voices in your head that keep you from doing stupid things or keep you on track. Well, the tyrant was what was guiding me prior to all of this. And when I mean guiding me, I mean it was keeping me on track with my lifestyle of healthy eating, fitness, keeping myself happy, keeping on top of my meditation. But it was exactly that, a tyrant. Commanding. It was a captain rather than someone that cares about you. And the amount of anger and sadness that came after I started doing this lifestyle was tremendous. And most of it was aimed at myself. More often than not, I noticed myself after day 3 and 4 that I was smoking out of resistance to this voice. It's like when a parent scolds you and is telling you that you shouldn't be doing what you're doing and is very angry and pushes you essentially. So you push back by you doing the thing over and over and over again just to show them that, hey, I don't care. And as time went on, it was just not fun. I've honestly come to the conclusion that this is a lifestyle for those who are trying to be defiant to something, sad and angry with themselves, and overall not that happy. Of course, there were moments of great happiness during this. For the first 2 days, I was on cloud 9 because, as I said, this thing is a medicine. And I was having great thoughts, great experiences, extremely great growing experiences super duper quickly. But after that, it lost its shine, it lost its effect, and it was just hurting me. But I stayed committed to the cause. And by week 2, I was just not, But by week 3, I was spending too much money on food because I was just munching out. I felt like trash. I didn't want to go work out. That was like the last thing I wanted to do. Work was a bore. I had no motivation to do anything. Nothing. And that essentially left me stranded on an island, sick and feeling tired, with the only thing to do to smoke weed as the only stimulant. And this is when the tyrant turned to love. I started to care more about myself, but not in an aggressive captain-like way. It was more of like a lover who genuinely cares for the other person, except it was me genuinely caring for myself and wanting myself to be okay. I no longer hopped out of bed and was like, all right, let's do these stretches. No, it was more like, I should probably get these stretches going. Oh, exercise, I should probably go do exercise today. And then afterwards, I would really be happy with myself. I'd talk to myself and make compliments. Ooh, you talk to yourself, ooh. And essentially what I did is I came out of this with a new and improved version of my old lifestyle. I do believe that everything does need to be updated every now and then change is good. And especially when change is happening, it's the most chaotic. But to stick through it is very important. And as dumb as purposely smoking weed and getting off my diet and my lifestyle completely was, I'm still grateful that I did it because I'm more loving of myself. So, JC, what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is try and approach yourself more as someone who cares about someone else. And that someone else is you, but you're also the person who's caring about that someone else, which is you. So with that, I hope you guys take care of yourselves. My name is JC. Peace.